let's move to week 8 of the National Football League.
Doom,
No
doom.
teams on a bye week this week.
How exciting.
Really?
So yeah, dude. Like looking
No,
ahead,
EJ,
it was
you
like
made that
we've
up.
had a couple weeks with buys. This week, none. I think like it starts on the buys next week again. I
Good
don't
joke,
understand.
Jim. Who's really on a bye? EJ, of course it's a real stat, EJ.
Like
Hey guys, I figured out who's on a bye.
EJ,
Ernest.
Brave,
EJ's on
Ernest.
a bye.
Ernest is on the bye this week.
Thank God.
That's right.
Jello
The
brain
ninth-
jackass. Like
ninth
Send him
consecutive
to
bye.
London.
That's right.
What's wrong with you, man?
even though there's no games in London, just
Just
send
send EJ there. Or London correspondent
Go on a buy and go to
for the
therapy or
entire
something.
year.
Just 1 year?
Sure. All right, let's start Sunday, 1:00 Eastern on CBS. It is the 4-2 Philadelphia Eagles at the 3-4 Cincinnati Bengals, who are a 2.5-point home favorite. You're over under on this one, 47.5. Mikey B, your home game. You'll start the pick.
I mean, I'm not going to be the guy that sits here and tells you that Joe Burrow has been statistically one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League the last 4 weeks of the regular season. The offense is finally clicking. Field goal game. I think this game's going to go back and forth. I think this is going to be a tight one the whole way through. I think whichever team has the ball last wins the game. I am hoping that that's the Cincinnati Bengals, because if there's a game on the docket that feels like you gotta win it to make sure that the momentum keeps going forward, going into the games that we have leading into the bye week, the Raiders, the Ravens, and the Chargers leading into the bye week, I don't think we can slip up now. So I'll take the Bengals to win by 3. So that'll give me the Bengals, and I will take the over.
Also, side note.
Over.
Thank you.
Gonna be a lot of that this pick.
EJ.
Of course, it's my game of the week, as I mentioned in the chat 2 days ago.
That's good. You're an idiot.
Bengals defense last 2 weeks been playing much better. Also, granted, against two shit offenses, but they play much better. Yeah, I know. But the defense play much better actually. Give me the Bengals here, and the comeback continues for the Bengals, and give me the over.
All right. Student of the game.
Listen, as much as I would like to say that Joey Burrow is going to make things interesting for the Bengals, mostly because commentators refuse to acknowledge the existence of a thing called the quarterback sneak. It's going to be a shootout. The over's the play here. Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. The Bengals defense has allegedly improved, but there's going to be exchanges of points here. I feel confident with that.
Allegedly.
And only that, if I'm being honest. Because it's at home, give me the Bengals to win outright, obviously, and I think they will. Yeah, I'll bet the Bengals. Give me the over, though. I think that's the play on the game.
All right, Sean.
A lot of points. Over.
Mhm.
Big surprise. Go Birds. Birds win outright.
By the way, quick aside.
Homer.
I think we've acknowledged here that statistically, not just last week, but every week since about week, I'll say 2 or 3, Mikey Byrne, that Joey Burrow has been pretty statistically awesome. They just don't win the football game.
You're not wrong.
Facts are facts. Matt.
Eagles and the under.
Homer. Yeah, I do like the over here as well. With the Eagles' weapons getting healthy, with the Bengals' offense clicking, I think that's the play here. I don't like to pick the Eagles, so I'm not. Give me the Bengals to win and to cover the 2.5.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, next one. Let's go Sunday, 1:00 on CBS. It is the 4-3 Colts. They travel to the 5-2 Texans, who are a 6-point home favorite. Your over/under on this one is 46. Mikey B.
My question to the panel before I make my actual selection is, would this line be like 4 if Joe Flacco was playing quarterback? Because I feel like he's the better quarterback option in Indianapolis right
like
now.
It's very possible.
Oh, Joe Flacco is much friendlier to my Colts predictions from the preseason than Anthony Richardson has been.
Yeah, they're much more chaotic with Richardson
Is
at
Taylor
quarterback.
going to play?
I tried to tell you, but
early,
you didn't
but-
listen.
Whom? I'm sorry.
Taylor's trending towards not playing too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it's looking like another week at least.
I mean, I was going to take Houston if Taylor played or not because Anthony Richardson was going to be the quarterback at the start of this football game, and he has just not been that great. So if Jonathan Taylor is definitely sitting out this game, then I'm definitely taking the Houston Texans.
Not great, Bob.
I'm going to take the over just because maybe there's a chance Anthony Richardson
There's not.
poops his pants and
This
Joe
guy
Flacco has to play quarterback.
EJ.
I'm not rooting for an injury. I just want him to shit himself.
Yeah.
Speaking of poop their pants, EJ, your pick.
Ooh, hold on. That's right. Texans here and the over the bounce back here for Houston.
All right, Mike. Mike.
What?
Soon as game.
Definitely under. I too have the Texans, regardless of who's playing quarterback. I think the Texans are pissed off after losing last week. More on that later. And yeah, I'll leave it at that.
All right, Sean.
Yeah, Texans are going to keep running the ball. I think they're going to let the ball fly a little more this week than last. But we have a pretty healthy Joe Mixon, who's also kind of angry about some rules and things. So I'm going to let Joe Mixon run. Give me the Texans as well, but I think that running the ball keeps it under.
I like
All right,
that
Matt.
Mixon take, Sean.
Yeah, I think the Texans minus is the play here, and I will also take the under.
Yeah, Texans in the under, especially with Richardson under center and the injuries there. I don't like the Colts at all. All right, next one. Let's go Sunday, 4:25 Eastern time on CBS. It is the 4-2 Chicago Bears, a 3-point road favorite at 5-2 Washington. Your over under is 45. Mike.
I guess my question here is how bad are the ribs of Jaden Daniels? So as you're listening to this show on Tuesday evening, if you're watching live with us or if you're listening to this on Wednesday, Thursday, please check your closest injury report before deciding to wager any units.
Do
on
not
this
bet
game.
this game. That's the easier thing.
Yeah,
to say.
I would just say don't touch it. But I think at this point you got to roll with caution here and assume they're going to sit him. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
I'm looking at
as
it,
of
they're
this,
going to rest him.
as of this morning, the word was, quote, very much in doubt to play this week.
Okay. There's a sound bite that I would like Mr. Jim to play of a certain team that resides in a town that starts with a C and ends with a Chicago. And the over.
Keep it warm, Jim.
All right, very good. EJ.
Yeah, if he's in doubt, yeah, give me beers. But if you're going to bet this game, definitely bet the under.
Yeah, that's about the only thing I would touch on this one. Soon game.
Jim, I would like a sound call combination of both that and Joel Klatt.
And rightly so.
I mean, that situation's just unfortunate. The real loser of this game is America. We wanted to see these quarterbacks face off. We're not getting it. I'm personally pissed off. It's terrible. It sucks. Shouts also to my friend Drew Willingham, who will be at that game. The host of the Commanders. Yes, the host of the Gridiron Commanders report for Sartoba Media. Oh yeah, what am I doing? Thank you, Jim. So yeah, I'm lamenting this game that bad. I'll be honest. It's the Bears. I just F it under. Well, no, 45's Jack. Slight over.
All right, Sean.
Yeah, I'm with Kyle. I think not getting this matchup is brutal. I hope Washington they should announce it early so that he doesn't. I think Jaden's going to want to make a play here and be like, I'm fine, because I think he too wants to see this matchup, and I hope that doesn't it's not like, well, let's listen to him and let him play because he's the best thing we've had.
Since
shut
the
up.
last QB we
Let's
let
not
up.
argue.
Surely
The last
never
one we let him kill himself.
repeated in history.
Yeah.
Let's not
wasn't going to-
RG3 this.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
don't
going to say my-
RG3 the guy that's playing exactly like RG3. Yeah, no, give me the Bears. Bears are hot. Bears are rolling. They've had a week to prepare, and now they're going to get to see Marcus Mariota instead. Man, is that a downgrade? I will take the slight over and hope that Mariota musters just enough points late in the game when Chicago decides it's over. I'll take a slight over, but yeah, give me the Bears to roll.
All right, Matt.
Yeah, I will take the Bears. I will take the over as well.
Ditka.
All right.
Polish sausage.
I will also go with
The Bears.
and I will take. Yeah, I still think you're going to find ways to score points here. So it may not be by a lot, but I will take the over in this one.
Let's go, Brian Robinson. Fantasy points, baby.
I'm talking about my man. All right, last one here. We go Sunday night, 8:20 Eastern time on NBC. It's the team that pretends to be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the battered remains of the San Francisco 49ers. The Cowboys are 3-3. The Niners are 3-4. They are a 4.5-point home favorite. The over-under on this one is 47. Mikey B.
What I will say here is Brock Purdy didn't look that great with no Deebo Samuel and the shell of Brandon Ayuk. Now,
He looked a lot less Purdy.
I won't make that joke because it'll sound really bad, but
Yeah, I know. I did it for you.
appreciate that.
Sean.
What I will say here, though, is while the Dallas Cowboys have been questionable most of this season, they still have CeeDee Lamb. They still have Dak Prescott. I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys to win this football game outright, and I am going to take the over.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
EJ.
This is a get-right game for Dallas here. Off a bye week. You're getting San Francisco right now at the lowest. Ayuk's out for the year. Deebo may not play. He's got out of the hospital, I think, today from his pneumonia situation. Who knows if he plays or not. If there's a game that of the 6-game like stretch that right now they're going through now to define their season to win, I hate to say it, this is the game here to do it. Like to me, if they don't win this game, honestly, I could see McCarthy getting fired next week. I really could.
Oh, Jerry already set up the framework for it today.
So that being said, this is all set up for Dallas win. Dallas will win this game. So give me Dallas outright to win this game, and give me the under. Actually,
all right, let's do the game.
Listen, it was set up very well by Mikey B talking about receiver injuries. Both Mike Evans and Chris Godwin going to miss significant time after Monday night's just unfortunate ending where they're taken out there. Kirk Thuggins is going to be absolutely nuts. Give me the
wrong game.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. You fucking divas went to the less good game. My bad.
You right.
Who gives? Nobody's going to watch this fucking thing, so I don't care.
that's
The thing is, so many people are going to watch.
Wait, is this the Sunday night game?
Yeah,
It
it's a
is.
primetime game.
God,
It
I'll
is.
watch all of it rather than do work at fucking.
Oh, well,
9
your
o'clock at
point is well made, Mikey B. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the paperwork since the paperwork I have doesn't have the change in it because I guess I clicked on the wrong.
Yeah.
Can you give me the spread?
Niners 4.5-point favorite. Over under is 47.
Well, that's way too much. If the Niners are going to win this game, it's only going to be a field goal, and I'm not confident in Brock Purdy. It could have been what I learned if somebody else went to Mike Tomlin. What I'm learning is Brock Purdy is showing the world that he doesn't want more money from San Francisco. So with all that in mind, I'm going to pick the Cowboys because I think at the very least they cover. And what's my over under, please, Jim? I'm sorry.
47.
It's a low number.
I
Slight
think that's what they're
under.
hoping. Yeah.
Light under.
All right, Sean.
Man, the way he looks up when he makes those close picks, I would love to know what he's looking at.
So am I.
Just another picture of EJ. It's It's like a closet love affair. Anyway, this one I'm kind of along the same storyline that Mike and EJ were on. I think one with where the 49ers season is at and the derail. I mean, is it really set up for everyone to assume the Cowboys are going to like reestablish and just bet the money there, and then just the Niners are like, nope.
I mean, the emotion matters in this game, guys. I mean,
Yeah.
as much as the Niners have spanked them and been that specter
Mhm.
of just complete embarrassment for the Cowboys. No disrespect, Jim. I'm not going after you.
Oh, please disrespect the Cowboys all you want.
I think this is going to matter to the players. I think this is going to matter to them. And the Niners are reeling. I think the intangibles favor the Cowboys here for once.
Well, and they're coming off a bye week. Like
you go.
there's no reason why they should be underprepared.
Oh, that's adorable.
That's why I said it. They lose
That's
this game.
adorable.
That's why I said they lose this game. If McCarthy
I've
starts
jinxed you
today,
before. I'll jinx you again. Let me
That's why he's the evil twin, folks.
that's right.
because either I'm right or they lose. Either way, I win.
Give me my chicken dinner, says Show.
So, yeah, I'm going to get a chicken dinner one way or another. Is it fried? Is it grilled? I don't really care. Let me take the Cowboys to come out and win this thing outright. And Dak Prescott's going to have the game of his life and push this thing over by a mile. So give me the over. Also, I need him to fill in for Jaden Daniels.
The Cowboys under Mike McCarthy 3-1 post bye.
Oh, by the way, Jim, not only did I pick them, but I'm starting Dak Prescott in 2 fantasy leagues.
Awesome. Well, I'll
I'm
get
sorry,
to my.
Jim, what was that? What was that stat you dropped? I didn't hear.
The Cowboys are 3-1 under McCarthy post bye week.
Then
Another fun stat here, Jim. The Cowboys are 3-0 on the road this season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Can't win in Jerryland, but they can win away from those fans. So give me them boys.
Sounds like the 2022.
they probably have more fans on the
Over.
road.
probably. At this point. Good God.
Jesus.
At least
They
the
would-
fans on the road are coming out to see him.
I'll say, especially in this matchup, because Niners fans painted that stadium red the last time the Niners came to town.
Sure did.
And Matt, you had the over or under.
The over.
All right. Look, the Dallas Cowboys this year have scored over 25 points exactly one time. I don't see that happening this week. I don't see the Niners in their current offensive state, despite how bad the Cowboys defense is, scoring enough to get over. So take the under in this one. I don't care if the Cowboys are 3-1 under Mike McCarthy after the bye. This team on all levels is an absolute nightmare right now. Like Jerry Jones stinks. Like Mike McCarthy stinks. He's a lame duck. Offense stinks. Defense stinks. Yeah. Cowboys, they're going to lose.
Into the sun.
I will take the Niners even to cover 4.5.
Oh,
Mike
ye
McCarthy might not get on the jet
Ye
back.
a little faith, Jim.
So, if both offenses are bad,
Mm-hmm.
but both defenses are bad,
Not both defenses, but
Niners defense still good.
but could defensive scoring lead to this being the over because of how bad both offenses?
you're
could be
setting the
playing?
table nicely for a bad beat. Fuck you.
Possibly. Basically, look, if you're betting this game, you're
You deserve a bad beat.
a degenerate on
Yeah.
levels that not even anybody on this panel is.
Like if you're betting this game, you've already lost the day games and are
Yeah,
trying to
right.
somehow make
You're
up
trying to
for it.
recover.
You're throwing darts.
Don't do it.
Don't bet
do
the
it.
night game.
To be honest, the under is an easy bet here.
Save it for
honestly, in my
Monday.
It
opinion.
is.
I
It's
don't
the
even know
smart
the Monday
bet,
game.
but Mike does bring up an interesting point there with both offenses.
I think Fred
Being
Warner is what gets what gets the Niners to cover if they do win. That's about the best I can do for it.
Save your bets for Monday. Leave this one alone.
And Mike, Devin brings up a great point. If you don't want to suffer through this one, NXT Halloween Havoc is Sunday. So I actually won't have to watch this nightmare.
Unfortunately, I'll be at work, so I'll be watching the Nightmare because I won't be able to watch Halloween Havoc till Monday.
Side note, though, if you want an actual safe bet, please take the over in Falcons Buccaneers.
Damn.
Correct.
All right. That